We need to see Christy, our city clerk.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. This is the regular meeting of the Baldwin Park Planning Commission for April 26, 2017. Will y'all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Now we got roll call. Madam Secretary, will you please call roll?
Chair Kevin Rooney.
Here.
Vice Chair Mario Maciel.
Here.
Commissioner Edwin Borges.
Here.
Commissioner Edith Flores.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone's here. We do have a vacancy, which hopefully will be filled soon. I now declare oral communications open. Anyone wishing to address the commission on anything other than the items listed on the agenda may speak at this time. Please give us your name and address and restrict your comments to 3 minutes. Anyone? No? Okay, I now declare oral communications closed, seeing with no further interest. Okay, the consent calendar.
The item that we have on the consent calendar are the action minutes from our last Planning Commission meeting on March 22nd, 2017.
I move to approve the minutes.
I'll second it.
Motion made and second.
Works.
Oh, we're back. Hey.
Okay, I motion to approve.
Second.
All right, motion's approved. And,
Wait, I'm sorry, who made the motion?
Eat it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Say aye.
Aye.
All right. Motion passes 4-0, so it's approved. Okay, next item?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. The next item before you, under reports of officers, is a time extension to complete the conditions of approval of CP 836, which is Planning Commission Resolution 1618. The case number is CP 836, and the location is 12819 Garvey Avenue. The applicant is Mark Hassan, representing Hadley Towing. This item was originally approved back on August 24th, 2006, and at that time, one of the conditions of approval, which is a standard one, is that an applicant be given 6 months in order to complete the conditions of approval. At this time, there are a considerable amount of conditions as well as development standards required by the code. One of them being that the applicant install a perimeter block wall. The location does have a block wall on portions of the perimeter, but not all of the perimeter. I did get an email earlier this week stating that he has engaged a contractor to begin that process, but, has kind of had some issues leading up to now with the business and everything. So at this point, because the Planning Commission originally approved the item, we're bringing it back to you and asking that the applicant be given an additional 6 months to substantially complete the improvements and meet the conditions of approval, which include that block wall, landscaping, and other things like that. All the conditions of approval which were included as attachment number 3 in your staff report. So at this time, staff's recommending the Planning Commission approve a 6-month time extension until August 24th, 2017 for the applicant to substantially complete the conditions of approval of Resolution PC 1618. And this concludes my presentation.
Okay. And any questions by any of the commissioners?
Amy, you said 2006. You mean 2016?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. 2016.
There are no questions.
There hasn't been any complaints in regards to them not putting up that block wall on the entire perimeter, has there?
No, we haven't gotten any complaints regarding that. We have received some complaints about some other things. However, Mr. Hassan is in the process of addressing those. He kind of moved some vehicles on there and didn't come in and get a business license. So he is working towards that. He was given a notice of violation by code enforcement, and he is addressing those. So
Fair enough.
he's been very responsive.
So, let's see, I guess we need to pass the motion to give them the extension. So, all those in favor of,
I need a
I
motion.
need a motion?
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
All right. All, motion passes, and he got, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right. Is there anything else?
The next items on the agenda under staff and commission communications, I included as part of your packet the Planning Division's monthly report for March 2017. If you had any questions about any of that. If not, the next item on the agenda is a verbal update on the proposed Irwindale's Materials Recovery Facility and Transfer Station. This is proposed to be located at 2200 Arrow Highway. And we're still, the attorney that we have hired is still monitoring the situation. We have been told that things are probably going to start picking up within the court system in June. So, as I mentioned before, this is just an item that we're keeping on the agenda, so that I can give you some kind of update each month. And that concludes my presentation.
All right. Thank you. We have, is there reports? Oh, we had the reports of the officer. And now we got the commission staff communications. You
Just did that,
finished.
yes.
So next is adjournment.
Ask any commissioner if they have anything they want.
Does any commissioner have anything else they'd like to bring up?
Amy, switching gears, do you know the approximate opening date for that LA Fitness? When did they say?
I believe May
Mid-May or something?
May 8th. It's the beginning of May.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah. And you should be receiving a grand opening thing from me at some point once we get it finalized, but I know it's coming up.
All right. Any other questions from anyone? Do they have any new restaurants moving in there?
The tenants, there's going to be a pad building in the back towards the freeway on-ramp. The pad building will consist of, if you recall, there's a drive-through, and the drive-through tenants will be Coffee Bean Tea Leaf. There'll be a Jersey Mike's, a Waba Grill, and a Chipotle.
Okay, and so they'll be at the back of the parking lot near the freeway entrance?
Yes,
Okay.
furthest away from Francisquito.
All right. If there are no further comments by the commission, I will accept a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
We are adjourned.